Hi everybody, my name's Jake, and in Overwatch, this is one of my accounts, Hentai. I am a silver player, as you can see here, and I am going to review my own VOD. So I'm going to be doing my best to sort of narrate my play and talk about possible mistakes I've been making, maybe things that I don't think were mistakes, but anybody feel free to let me know if I'm missing something or have the wrong idea as well, and maybe you can watch this and just know what goes through the mind of a lower ranked player as they're, doing their best to try to win a game of Overwatch. So I on this game in this game am going to be playing DPS. I'm going to be flexing my character, but mostly I see myself in the DPS slot. So I choose Sombra. I view her as probably my best DPS other than Reaper. I kind of flex between the two when I have to play DPS, but what's the team comp? So this guy eventually goes Reinhardt. Yeah, so we're playing Sombra, Pharah, D.Va, Mercy, Lucio, Reinhardt. In my mind, this comp covers everything we need. We have the main tank, off tank, healers, and 2 DPS. And let's just push forward into the game. Alright. Well, no spoilers. Okay. So, sim turrets as we come out.
I get topped off.
Those are dead.
Really low.
And I throw my translocator. Don't know if that's a good place for it. I just want to try to be safe so that I have an escape wherein I can still scout out. I want to get the hack off on the Rhine, and here's the thing. If I had thrown my translocator behind me up into the stairs so I was taking high ground, maybe I could have translocated up there and possibly... I would have been less safe, but possibly gotten more ult charge. And maybe still hacked the Rhine. Would have taken less Symmetra spam anyway, and maybe not had my translocator forced out as quickly.
Oh no, Zarya not down.
But anyway, so we come through the choke, and you see me stare at the place where the turrets were for a little bit and waste ammo. But anyway, whatever. I hacked the Zarya, and we do confirm the kill on her. And what the hell was that translocator? Okay, so now there's a Reaper, and he's hacked. So this is kind of just a roll. I mean, we're starting to win the fight, so my job is easy. That Reinhardt is just feeding his brains out, the enemy Reinhardt. So I have EMP.
That was a genuine Ryan. I got it. No, I don't got it.
So
Alright, I have
now I feel like this is a bad place for my translocator. In my defense, I was trying to throw the translocator up here, which I think would have been a better place for it. Instead, it's over here, which if I need to translocate back, puts me back into the fight quicker if I want to get back into it, but like this is a safer place to translocate back to, so this is probably a mistake.
They have sim turrets.
I'm not sure what I'm trying to accomplish here, but I see McCree at 1, and I think maybe I can confirm the kill. The Reinhardt just walks right on by me, and that McCree that I forgot about.
I got way too I was trying. The McCree.
I forgot that I didn't kill the McCree, I guess. So there we go.
By the way, they have a McCree.
Thankfully, my team is kind of carrying me through this. They don't die, they get kills.
McCree's one.
And we hacked the McCree and kill him.
Payload's on its way.
I still have my... that translocator could have been up here, I think, and gotten more value. The translocator, I just want to have a place to translocate back to be safe so that I can get into position to get a good hack and possibly EMP their team. My goal at this point, I have ult, is to either hack them as they try to come in and ult us, or EMP them if they group up and try for a push. And I feel like putting the translocator up here is better for both of those than back there behind the cart where I put it. I almost hacked the Rhine, and I don't. Guess I'm kind of feeding now. I keep trying to hack the Rhine, it's not working out.
Yeah.
Finally get a hack, and it's on Soldier, which doesn't do a lot. I do get the EMP off. We use 3 ults, but we do win the fight. I would have preferred that we not use the sound barrier there, or we not use the EMP. I can only control one of those, obviously. But then I run in and die to McCree. That seems to be a running
McCree's in the
theme
alleyway.
of things I do, is run up to a McCree, who I cannot duel as Sombra. But I'm trying, darn it, and dying for it, so... Then I decide to hack this health pack and throw my translocator on it. That translocator's probably fine, and now I know that the Zarya has got my number and I need to get out of there, because she's probably gonna... She probably saw my silhouette and knows generally where I am. I'm just trying to set up a key hack while they push, and the soldier does die, because he doesn't, like, notice me. So that's good. I feel like if he had turned around, I might have not won that duel. But he didn't, so I got to kill it. And the... Ah, man, that McCree is just the bane of my existence. I'm not really keeping track of where he is. Because I got flashbanged there and had to translocate away instead of killing the Zarya. Lucio has his sound barrier again, so he must be doing stuff. Our Rhine hits a pretty clutch shatter. And they ult at us, but die.
Thank you.
And I don't really know what hacking that health pack accomplishes, but I guess why not? This health pack is, I think, a lot more valuable to hack because they could both get it. Now I'm behind enemy lines, and I farmed up my EMP. Probably didn't need to translocate in. I probably could have. They've started to focus me, but I probably could have stayed in position, tried to get an EMP on them, and possibly won this fight for the team instead of losing it. Because I translocate away, and then we take some damage and die. Maybe there's another universe where I didn't do that, I EMP'd and we won the fight, so... I don't know about that translocator.
2, 1.
I do call out my EMP, and Pharah ults right after it, so that's good. And, right, so we clean that up with 2 DPS ults. Genji dies. And I should be pressing tab here to look at what ults we still have, but I don't. I think I forgot to care about that. But, oh, what, I didn't check long enough. What do we have? We used Barrage, we used EMP, we have Diva Bomb, Valk, and Sound Barrier. So, what are they probably going to have? I'm guessing they're going to have their Grav. And they're going to have Transcendence, I'm pretty sure. They might have Nano Blade, or Genji Blade, but I think the Genji's new, so I'm not really sure. And I don't really know what I'm doing here. Just trying to kill the Zen. Yep, there's that Transcendence. I should have... Okay, so I thought the Zen was like at half, and I thought like, oh, I can finish off Zenyatta, and that would be really good for the fight. But if I were smarter and tracking his ults, I would have known that he has Transcendence because he hasn't used it yet, and I would have actually hacked him before I started shooting him, which I would not have done if he didn't have Transcendence, but because he did have it, it was a mistake to try to kill him before hacking him.
Oh, there's a Genji behind us.
There's that blade, but the Reinhardt smashes it in the face with his hammer. And now we move to defense, and I am gonna play Sombra at first here. So
Maybe if they get the first point, I might switch to mid.
Sure.
our Pharah is talking about switching to Mei if they get the first point.
They're just spamming hit scan at you. It's hard to...
Yeah. Well, they kind of had McCree and Soldier last round. Which is
Right.
even funnier.
Well, if their hit scans start, you know, like delivering, right?
Alright, what's happening? So, I put the translocator up
To be
there in the
honest,
coffee
sometimes
shop.
it's, like, funny to just have a Pharah.
I think that's a good place for it because it gives me options. It means that if I translocate to it, I can duck out of the fight or come back into it from high ground, whichever is more prudent.
Okay, they've got
So I like that.
Junkrat, Reaper, Reinhardt.
I'm calling out to my team what they have.
Is that an Ana?
I'd like
No,
to
that's
think
not.
that's useful information. I'm not really sure though. I decide to start harassing the Zenyatta, and I die.
Okay,
Yeah, so this was me getting cheeky because I'm not really used to Zenyatta's landing headshots on me. I have to remember that they're capable of bursting me down though, so I have to
There's like 3 going back.
probably just be less
they're
confident
backcapping?
in being able to manage my health bar. And so yeah, I'm throwing, right? Like I die, that lets their Reinhardt get super aggressive, run into our team and kill our D.Va. I hack that health pack now, I don't know what that's doing.
I'm really low.
I translocate away, warn my team that the tanks are there.
Health pack in the cafe and behind the corner hacks.
We're trading kills,
Reinhardt's hack.
and I hack the Reinhardt, but it looks like they're just out-damaging us.
Reaper 1.
Yep. I don't know what that translocator was gonna do. That translocator is still like in the middle of the fight, and you know it's not really keeping me safe. Like I could translocate back to that and probably still be about to die to whatever was going to kill me, but I guess it's better to have it somewhere than not have it out at all. And their Reaper
Here I am.
does eventually get his Death Blossom and kill us.
Beacon in place.
I throw the translocator. Okay. I was trying to throw the translocator to the top of the building. As you can see, I overshot it and it lands over down there in the alleyway. So I'm glad I can actually cancel it and throw it where I wanted it. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to get in position to do. I probably should have been farming up alt charge there. Maybe getting behind the enemy team with my translocator out instead of like waiting to hack or something
EMP
because
in 3, 2.
okay, was this a good EMP or not? I want to say probably not because the D.Va did follow up on it, but like I didn't actually know the D.Va was there, so I kind of just tried to EMP and solo them myself. It's just not something I think you should do.
Yeah, because I just ulted and I'm just.
I was thinking like I can at least kill Zenyatta, but I can kill Zenyatta anytime with EMP. EMP is a Zenyatta dies button, so I should have saved it for a team fight.
Ironically, I think they're not.
And I didn't.
They're not grouped enough for us.
Oh, I switched to Reaper, and I forget that I'm not Sombra, and I don't have an escape. So I should have died there, I think. I think I probably should be dead right now, but I'm not. So that's good. Their Reaper comes in to try to kill our D.Va. We chase him off. Okay, I don't, like, I saw the Junkrat, right? Like, as I'm coming out, I see, there we go. Yeah.
I could also go.
Did you see it? He's up there on that building. I see the Junkrat, and I guess, forget about it. And so I take a tire to the face.
DPS Brigitte, I think.
And at this point, I decide to switch to Brigitte. Partially to try to deal with their Reaper, because, you know, I can, you know, stun him and boop him away from our healers and try to peel for our Mercy, if it comes to that. And of course, Armor Pack lets me kind
Pharah,
of
if you
help
peek
keep
down
Pharah
there,
up.
okay, can I heal you?
Junkrat dies. That's good. I just am praying nobody steps in that trap. I don't know why I felt the need to waste Shield Bash there, but whatever. At least I didn't need it right after. And at this
Pharah, peek
point,
over the building.
okay, I'm not sure why Pharah was over there to begin with. I was trying to get over there and armor pack her, but like, maybe she saw something I didn't. I don't know, it seems weird that she would be out there, but
Yeah, no.
I miss my ranged flail and fail to kill the Junkrat because of it.
Nah, my fault.
But the D.Va is there to clean it up. She does lose her mech for it, but I'd like to think maybe if I had landed that flail, the D.Va would have kept her mech. Okay, so at this point the Reaper walks right past me, but he gets his Blossom off, and I die to it. I probably should have realized that my team was not with me and pulled back, but as it is, I stayed up and tried to keep pressure on their front lines
Alright,
and
I'm so close
overextended.
to rally here.
Okay, that Reaper just tried to teleport into our team, so I'm glad that didn't work. And I'm just spamming Q at this point and hoping I can get up in time. And look at me not being able to... Okay, I did kill the Junkrat, it just took too long. Shield bash into the Reinhardt shield, which doesn't do anything. The Reinhardt's won, but I feel like if I go chase him, I'm gonna die, so I decide it's not worth it. There's that Reaper again. So he's behaving like he has Death Blossom. I know he doesn't because he just used it, but I don't know what is he... Because he got a bubble, so maybe he's talking to his Zarya, and they were like doing that on purpose to try to get charge for the Zarya, so... Or maybe he just thinks it'll work. I don't know.
Ryan might be close to Shatter here.
Okay, I'm calling out that I think the Rhine might have Shatter soon. Even though he just used it, he's been brawling since then. And unfortunately the shield is up just in time to block our D.Va bomb. Okay, I can't save the D.Va mech unfortunately, but I do have Rally again. And I'm just trying to prioritize the Reaper, and you see, like, okay, right there, you see, like, as he's ulting, I have shield bash. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Well, I'm just waiting for... So I wasted the shield bash cooldown on something else, and I should have been saving it because I know that Reaper is going to be close to ult. He's been teleporting into us to farm up ult. So he's been doing damage, so I should have been hanging on to the shield bash for just that occasion. Because I don't, Lucio and D.Va die. But we do take it back. The Pharah lands some rockets into the Reaper, so that's nice.
Alright, we're all back. With defense.
Not really sure if this is good positioning I'm taking or not. I realize I'm kind of the main tank at this point, other than, like, I mean, D.Va's probably our main tank, really, if anybody, but we don't have a Reinhardt for me to be positioning around, but I don't know really where I should be. Should I be, like,
I flanked them so hard.
waiting behind the wall and trying to...
Wow, I'm getting like no...
And unfortunately, yeah, they wreck us. Pharah gets her ult off, but gets not enough kills to take the point back. Not valiant effort. And now we have a hold, I believe. We have to try to hold it back because the first round tied. And I don't remember, do I decide to stick Brigitte here? I think I do.
I'm gonna try this.
So... yeah, I decide to stay Brigitte.
I can go
And I view myself as being a DPS, basically. So I'm not really thinking about myself as one of our two healers or a third healer or whatever. I'm thinking about myself as sort of more of like a somebody who's just made to peel and do damage and bash people if they come in, if they get too close to point.
for sure.
So
I'll do it.
we're kind of, I feel
no,
like this comp, okay, now we have a Reinhardt, so I think the comp just improved. Except now we're down Lucio.
I'll be Peel Boy.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Well, I'm glad to have a Reinhardt, because it means I have a big brother I can go brawl with.
You guys want to just fight on the point?
Sounds good to me. You might want to get a free
I
fire strike
wonder
on
if we're a little far
Yeah,
forward,
so.
Seconds remaining.
but I
I
think
mean, we've got,
I'm
they have a
looking
low
at
wall.
who's the most vulnerable, who's the most likely to need my armor pack right now, and, well, turns out to be the D.Va, but I was thinking it was going to be the Mei, because I was
Reaper,
worried that the Mei...
top?
Oh, and there's a Reaper behind us. And that Reaper is seriously ballsy to try to run into our team like that, just like he did last game, and Normally I would try to run away from Orion because I think he just out-damages me as Brigitte, but he was slow and I had my cooldowns, so I figured
I already own the Reaper. Aegis.
maybe I can do it. Alright, and I guess I forgot that the Reaper didn't die, and D.Va loses her mech, unfortunately. Maybe I could have been a little more attentive, been tracking where the Reaper was and following him around. I'm really the only one on the team that can, like, 1v1 the Reaper if it comes to a brawl. But it doesn't matter. The team is able to hold the point, and we have a
Alright,
full hold.
I think I'm gonna go back to Sombra for the attack here.
And I'm telling my team I'm about to switch back to Sombra instead of the Brigitte.
So like I'll try to get a pick if I can, but really I'm just gonna farm EMP.
And my plan here is just to try to farm
Sounds
EMP.
good. Sounds good.
Get a pick if I can.
Yeah, either EMP Barrage, EMP D.Va Bomb, and we should be able to just take it.
Get 3 tanks? No, one of us should switch. I don't care who.
I don't know. I mean, like the D.Va can kind of play like a peel DPS. Okay, this works.
Everything
Oh,
can
that's
be
fine. That
hacked.
works.
And
Okay.
everyone.
So now we've got Moira, Baptiste, Reinhardt, Farah,
I just hate it when
Sombra,
It's literally
and Wrecking Ball.
Attack commences in
Sure.
30 seconds.
I'm with you.
So let's see. Let's fast forward to where the fight actually starts here.
Capture
Alright.
A.
So there's my
They're
translocator.
all set up on
And
the high ground.
Now they're running a bunker comp with an Orisa and a
They
Bastion.
have a Torbjorn turret. on
And
the
this is,
elevator.
I think, where I really start throwing, because I think my target prioritization this round is all
Mercy
kinds of
hacking
whack.
the point.
Now I am able to kill the Zenyatta, and I am able to hack the Mercy as she comes down and get her down to 1, and then kill her,
Mercy down.
with Baptiste's help. But then the Bastion and the Orisa are wrecking us, and so I feel like tunnel visioned on them, and
They have a Bastion up there.
I think I'm the only one really on the team that has a really good answer to Bastion, which is to hack him. Now, it's dangerous for me to, like, go up there and try to do it, because I could get shot in the face, but
Try to get that
if I
Bastion.
don't do that, I don't really know what our team can actually do. So I do hack the Bastion, but it's at a dumb time. No one was there. I should have waited. I should have stayed cloaked, waited for the team to push, and hacked the Bastion as that was happening, not beforehand, get my translocator forced out, and then the hack wears off. Okay. At that point, I should have committed. Either translocate up and fight the Bastion, or deploy translocator somewhere else and be safe. Instead, I go this middle round that does neither one, so that's great. I just waste my translocator for no reason. Still just farming ults. I'm trying to choose a target, but also I think the Torb just figured out where I am, so I run away. The Reinhardt shatters us. I probably could have hacked
Alright,
him,
I have EMP ready.
and
Okay. We have ults.
I get wrecked. And I'm looking at our prospects, and we don't have anything really to combo with EMP, but
Yeah,
hopefully
everybody just
we
group
can
up.
just
We've got ultimates.
combo EMP by pushing and getting kills when they're hacked.
We've got EMP Shadow here, so
Okay,
just don't get picked.
Or
We'll
just
be
die.
fine. We'll be fine.
so our Hammond dives in, and
Turret here.
alright.
Alright, EMP in
So
3, 2, 1.
okay, and I EMP, and okay, so I made a few mistakes there. One of them was that I EMP'd, and I don't know why. I thought I could duel that Reinhardt. I was being supported by Moira, but the hammer is just too much DPS for me to, like, deal with. So I was thinking, like, maybe I should have just been camping out by the Zenyatta as I EMP'd and been ready to take him out. Then that's at least one kill. And then the Bastion. But the thing is, I guess the real cardinal sin here was that I never hacked the Bastion at a meaningful time. And the Bastion is then able to just lay into our team and spam down our tanks and really kill our push. So, Yeah, overall things I think I could improve on is having a plan when I throw my translocator, having an idea of what I think that translocator is supposed to accomplish for me, trying to be a little more purposeful with whether I'm poking to farm ult, trying to get a hack, or trying to kill someone. And also trying to identify exactly what is happening to my team when we're losing and see as Sombra if I can, like, shut it down in some way. In this case, I did things I thought were high value, like targeting the healers and killing the healers or what have you, but really the Bastion was the one causing the problems, and I didn't really answer that the way I could have. Anyway, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I missed anything, you disagree with anything I said, and I appreciate anyone's time who has taken the time to watch this, but thanks for watching.